Hey guys, yeah, I was doing some grinding off screen and we ran into him. So let's get this out of the way. Kind of disappointed because I was almost done with grinding and we ran into Big Game X. See how Hymenoptera's leveled up. We're gonna switch into Rodent. Tackle's fine. We're thankfully faster. Let it go, Rodent. Getting that easy crit. Now we're gonna switch into Monkey and take out the Salamander. Good thing about low kick, it's basically the weight that determines the damage. Okay. Da, 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 da. Well, we'll make our way through Meridian Forest then. And I'm gonna play this really safe, and don't be shocked if I keep going back and forth to Pokemon centers. I do not, I had a few close calls on grinding. I almost lost Monkey 3 separate times. Same with freaking Hymenoptera, so I'm trying to play it safe. So that is the goal here. Up we go, over to here, in here. So we're gonna collect some items and stuff here as well. So I'm gonna make my way over to here, and we're gonna go in the grass. Okay, so we found a potion, which is good because we're about to fight a Pokemon. I think Hymenoptera can take a Caterpie on you guys. Come on, poison it. So we'll do some grinding in this video because I do want to level everyone up to level 9. And then, looking on my phone right now, yep, 14 like I thought. So Bulbasaur won't evolve, but that's okay. Excuse me real quick. Had to blow my nose real quick. No battle this bug catcher. burrito. I'm not sure. Well, Aminatra is already the slowest member, considering it's a cocoon. Good point. I didn't think about that. Excuse me. Rodent, then. Because at least with rodent, we'll have a chance. Good. We'll go back to Hymenoptera, who's not too far from becoming a Beedrill. But yeah, so right now our party's not too bad. Like, I have no one I'm permanently gonna keep at the moment. Because while they're all useful, like, Bulbasaur just has so many things covered, it's not even funny for me to, like, I don't have to worry about anything. I'm hoping that when we get to Mount Moon, we can get I'm hoping instead of a Zubat, even though I want a flying type, I would love to get a Geodude, because that would be big, guys. To get a Geodude, we could get a Golem, and just, it would be great for Surge because of its ground typing. Now, we could always get a Diglett to replace it, but I much prefer Geodude, so I'm just praying. And if we get a Zubat, so what? It's a flying type, it's going to help us against fighting types. I won't look a gift horse in the mouth, but it's just going to make Surge difficult. Because I know we can get a Diglett, but if you run into a Dugtrio down there, you got two issues. I have to catch it because I've never seen a Dugtrio, and it's going to be higher leveled than us, so the best bet is to not catch it and just kill it, because the Dugtrios in there are level 30s. And then if we do catch it by some miracle, we can't use it because it's over leveled past Surges. So, please Lord Geodude. And the water type, I forgot, won't be an issue because we'll just get a Gyarados. Not saying that, oh my lord, I should have switched. Not saying that if we don't get another water type, I won't switch it out. Like, we got that Gift Lapras who's good. Yeah, there's a lot to think about, but we'll get there when we get there. Just as of the moment, a water type won't be an. Oh, you. I was hoping I could go through this entire area without having to run back. But yeah, that's not. I'm gonna have to use a potion and hope I can get there in 26 steps. Because this generation, poison still kills you. Yeah, we will switch. You're at least resistant to it, Bulb. Tackle. Oh yeah, he's part grass, so it's gonna. I forget about that little detail sometimes. I know it's a grass type, but I'm like, it's poison, so poison shouldn't affect it at all, right? Wrong. kind of reminds me of SpongeBob thing. They did that. I forget what the episode was, but if you watch SpongeBob, you know they were talking about, they were doing like a commercial to support that, to get more people in the Krusty Krab. It's the one where the guy's like, sounds like a lot of hoopla. So, I love that. I love SpongeBob. But so last episode, I talked about a game I was playing, the Nonori game. If you've never played it, I highly recommend it. Though I will warn, it is a sci-fi game that has to do with time looping. And what I don't mean like you go in a loop. Basically in the game, its premise is time travel, and I won't spoil it in case you decide to go out and play it. But just so you know, if you ever play a game with time travel being a main point, it is gonna be a confusing game if you're not like good at remembering key stuff, because time travel tends to do that. Yay, we got Vine Whip, so Brock should be a easy peasy now. We have Leech Seed and Vine Whip, so I can set that up. But it's about time travel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. So I was just counting to make sure we have enough movement. We do. Okay. Anyways, the Nori game is a time game, so it can be confusing, but I like it because it's a game that has many endings. It's a visual novel, so if you don't like visual novels, you probably won't like it either. So 2 things I would warn you is it's a visual novel and it's based around time, but the story is beautiful. So even if you don't want to play it, I would urge you to go find someone who has the game posted on YouTube and watch it, or go watch a friend play it. Let's say, hey, some YouTuber I watch says the Nonori game's fun, can you play it so I can watch it? And they can be like, yeah, because it's just it's a time detective thriller horror suspense and jaw dropper in one, and it's just I haven't gotten every ending, but I've gotten I've gotten one ending I needed to get the true ending, and I just love the ending of the game. I'm right now going back and forth because I'm trying to get every ending on the first game, and I'm playing the second game because there's 3 games to it. And the second game so far, my jaw's dropping. It's introduced so many new concepts to the game. Even though I just played the first one, oh my god, if I would have walked up. Hey, antidote for later. But yeah, it's just, it's so good. And one of my friends loaned it. He's like, dude, no one understands how good this game is. And every time I loan it, people don't finish it. Will you play it if I loan it? I said, yeah. He's like, it's not going to sit there forever. And so he gave it to me in February, and I kept telling him, I'm like, wait till spring break. And spring break came, and I had stuff to do, and I was like, I'll make a deal with you. If I will do it in summer. He's like, as long as you don't wait till next year to return it and say I haven't played it, I'm good. So my finals were last week for me. I have no idea how I did in one class. My score changed from a 20 on the thing to a 32, which is good because if it goes up further, I'll get the grade I wanted. Anywho, and I don't mean like 20%, it's the 20 points. So it went from 20 points to 32 points. So I'm hoping it goes up to 50 because that'll be nice. Anywho, so I was like, you know what? Summer break, it's time to play the Nori games. And I went into it and I had no clue what to do. And both times I played it, the first time I went down a route by myself. I basically like thought of where I wanted to go. Okay, so basically I went down this route for selfish reasons. I listened to the main character. I didn't like who would be going down a certain route, so I made it to where I would, as the main character, would go down there. And then I didn't want to leave a person alone with other people, and so I went down another route. And then it was like, oh yeah, you got this ending. And I was like, okay, there's endings. I didn't know this was multiple. So I looked it up, and it was like, you got this ending. You need this ending to get the true ending. I went, oh, okay. So I kind of like, all right. I said, let's do the opposite of what I did last time. And so I went boop, boop. And I got to one, and I was like, well, these people are going in that one. So I was like, you know what? I'll take this route. I will go this way. And then it was like, as I was watching it, it got crazier and crazier. And I was like, wait, is this the true ending? And then sure enough, it was like, you've seen the true ending to the Ninori games. And I was like, oh my God, this is just one of the greatest stories told for a minute. I'm torn now between this being my favorite visual novel and my original favorite, which is Steins Gate. Because I've never played it. I watched a person play through it. And I regret doing that because I think if I would have just bought it when it came out at the time and spent the money, I would have more fun doing it myself, learning the turns. But Steins Gate is my favorite visual novel. It's like the visual novel that I hold every other visual novel to. If I play a visual novel and I feel like it's like if it's not like up to Steins Gate, I'm like, I'll play through it once. Because typically visual novels either have a single ending or multiple. And so I was like, so I'll play through, if it's got multiple, I'll play through it once. And if the story just doesn't catch me, I go, oh well, whatever ending I got, I'm not a fan of it. And then same with the other ones, like if it's a single ending game that has things uncovered with more playthroughs, but you go to the same ending, if I don't like it, I only play it once. I loved Steins Gate, so I watched every possible route you could do, and it was great. Because I believe Steins Gate has one ending all the time, and it's like, it loops back over and over. But Ninori games has multiple endings, so I played through that, and I was just like, okay, I'm getting every ending. I know it doesn't matter now that I got the true ending in the first game, because it's the ending that pretty much, once you get it, the other endings are a formality, but I'm doing the formality. And so, today I started the second one, and I've already gotten 2 endings, because, well, technically 1, because there's dead endings, like, this ending wasn't supposed to be. But I'm just, I love games like that. It's like, it's one of the reasons why I think visual novels get a bad rap from people, because I know a lot of people who don't like them for the simple fact that you have to read. Oh, you son of a gun. They have to read through the text to understand what's going on, and then the gameplay is typically limited to a point and click or decisions. And a lot of people don't like that. My friends don't like that who are gamers, because they're either more action oriented, more FPS, more racing, more flying. I don't know why I did that. That was dumb, but okay. And so I feel like a lot of people just like hear visual novel, and if someone you know is kind of in like, this is what a visual novel is, and if you're not into that, you're just like, yeah, I'm never gonna play that. But I would implore people to, just because it's fun. I mean, there's twists and turns you never really expect. Even in the ones that I ended up not liking, I was like, that's a decent twist. But like, there's twists and turns you never really expect, and then like in the ones with multiple endings, every time you play it, you learn something new. Even if you get the true ending, right? If let's say you didn't do everything and you get the true ending, because a lot of visual novels tend to have what are called true endings when there's multiple. This is the ending the developers want you to see, the one that kind of aligns with the story if it's a manga or an anime. And then there are endings that typically build and give you info that, or they're what if scenarios. What if I did this? So it's just, like I said, if you're not a fan of visual novels, I implore you to give them a chance. They're not that bad. If you don't like to read, then I would suggest to put it on auto, because a lot of them have voice acting. So you don't really have to you don't have to read anything, you're just listening. And half the time when you're reading stuff, it's to get clues and stuff. Excuse me. But yes, I implore you to play it. It's just, I can't stop gushing about this game. I got it, and I'll be honest, I wasn't really looking to play a game at the time of a visual novel. I was like, well, I'm kind of stuck on this game, and I want to play that game, and I just bought this game to play, and now I'm just like, yeah, those games are nice, but let's play the Nori games. Let's just get all the endings. Let's do every route. Let's see every outcome. So yeah, I'm probably gonna play that in the future for YouTube. Not gonna lie. Right now I gotta finish our Pokemon playthrough, which is every Pokemon, and then I gotta do Baldur's Gate 3. And since Baldur's Gate 3 is so long, the minute I finish our Warlock playthrough, I'm gonna kind of slowly release the other class playthroughs when I get to them, because I have not started them. I'm still doing the Warlock one. I'm gonna probably jump back and do what's it called? I'm not gonna say the Nori games because I don't own it. It's a copy of a friend's, and the console I'm playing it on, I do not want to move because it's not mine. But I'll probably do Alien. I don't know if I'll do Isolation, Colonial Marines, or AVP. But I want to do one of those because each will be something we haven't really done on this channel. Two are first-person shooters, AVP and Colonial Marines, and then what is it say? Isolation is a horror game. You know, you can't attack the alien, and you get weapons and you can kill androids and stuff and whatnot. But yeah, and if you haven't played it and this is a spoiler, I apologize, but I feel like the game's been out for a decent amount of time, and so that's one I'm not as sorry about spoiling, because it got a lot of good feedback in the day. Now why it's never gotten a sequel beats me, but it deserves it. Yes. And so I might, because Kakuna's almost at 10, and that's when we get Beedrill. So before we end this, I'll probably grind up our Hymenoptera so you guys can see her evolve. I felt bad when she evolved because I tend to forget that bug types evolve very quickly. So I want to at least show you guys that once. The others should evolve on screen. Bulbasaur shouldn't evolve until 14. So what I'll end up doing is I will stop grinding it at 13. I'll have a sliver of XP, and then when you guys join with me next time, we'll be doing Bulbasaur evolution. Now, what I like to do before I go grind is go in the gym and face the first trainer, not two trainers. Okay, everyone's fully healed, right? I did just go. Sometimes I go in and I walk out, and I'm just like, yeah, that was a stupid thing. Why'd you do that? Alright, we're gonna walk up to him and get some free XP. Stop right there, kid. Alright. You're 10,000 light years from Brock? Dude, yeah, sure. See, we want that boy. We want the Geodude. Geodude's gonna be so helpful. Heck, I'll take an Onix. Onix is not as helpful because it doesn't learn magnitude, but I'll take an Onix Dual Surge. But I want Geodude. That was what I was hoping. I'm hoping we get nearly enough to 14, so I can just do it on camera real quick and you can see those two evolve. And I'm probably wrong. Probably Bulbasaur doesn't even evolve until 16. But the grass types are weird for me. I never know if they're 14 or 16. Just like water types. Water types can be sometimes 18 to level up. I think that's how far you need to get Croconaw. And then fire types like Inferno take till 18, and I'm just like, man, like, or no, 14. Yeah, it's, I just wish they were all 16 so I didn't feel guilty about evolving off screen. And if you're wondering why I haven't, a Pidgey. So, I can't catch this, and I'll show you guys why. Da, 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 da. I haven't seen many Nuzlockers make this mistake, but it's if you don't know the games like me who played this from a young age, you can watch Pewter City, Route 2. Our Route 2 encounter was our Caterpie. We didn't name Caterpie, but still that's our Route 2 counter. Now I know certain people might be like, well, since I didn't name it, I can trade it off, but no. There's a name guy. I don't know. I think he's in Celadon, and if not, it's just we don't use a Butterfree, which honestly I was not really planning on keeping on long. Now this hurts because Pidgey would be something I would keep on for long term, just because he'd be a great use against Bruno. But if we do get a Zubat, he'll be a better use against Bruno because he's 4 times resistant to fighting. He's flying and poison. Alright, let's see if my hunch was right. I was wrong. So it is level 16 he evolves. Then we'll do this one. I think I'm going to look up Rattata real quick. Mankey does not evolve for a while, trust me. I think it's like level 30. Pokemon Firered. Let's do... Rattata I think's 18. 20. So I was new as something like that. It's because... Poison Sting. Poison Sting. Alright. What are you doing? We're gonna speed this up a little, so I apologize for this, but... Are you serious? Just hit the stupid... Oh! Almost lost him. So now we'll go back here. You know what? I feel like it'll be easier to level him up if we get trainers, and I switch train him. So I'm just gonna go defeat Brock right now. You know what? We could switch train him in Brock. That would give him. That would be better. I'm not worried at all at losing Bulb in Brock's gym. Like, there's no way that unless Brock gets like 3 crits in a row, he can't kill Bulb. So we're gonna buy 2. Because I'm hopefully gonna get... I don't even have to worry about getting 500 before, because I can get a bunch of money before I get to Magikarp because of the route we're about to take. Da 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 da. Into the gym we go. Alright, so I guess in this episode we went through Viridian City and now we're gonna battle Brock, our first gym leader. Alright. Let's do it! Da, ba, da, 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 da. Okay, he's currently going to Rock Tomb, which is going to slow our speed, which doesn't matter because Bulbasaur is already slow. No, he tackled, okay. Then we'll Leech Seed him. I was about to say, I was about to get really mad if he avoided that, because I'm like, come on. His evasion should not... I know it's on the accuracy, but his evasion shouldn't be that high. One shot him. Da, da, da. And so now I switch back to Hymenoptera. The worst thing Onyx is gonna do is bind. So if Onyx is binds, it will just keep in Bulbasaur, and that's who we want Bulb to stay in. Go Bulb! Okay, he tackled. That's fine. We're gonna Vine Whip. Bind's fine. It's not gonna do too much damage. And one shot. That's why when I was looking at it, I was like, might as well just, like, you see, boom. Now we're gonna get a Beedrill after this, and we got our first gym lead badge. I took you for granted, yeah. As proof, I confer you this official gym league badge. Get the Broder badge. Da, da, da. Just have the Boulder badge, makes you Pokemon more powerful. You can use Flash, okay. No Flash yet, but thank you. And you guys get to see Hymenoptera. She's evolving into Beedrill. Now I'm probably, I don't think I'll be leveling her up anymore. I'll probably use her. I'm gonna probably use her as fodder. If I'm in a situation I know I'm gonna lose, she's gonna be my clean switch. So yeah, if you guys like Hymenoptera, I apologize, but in Nuzlocke, it's important to have your switches that you're gonna use to bait an attack to give yourself a chance to defend against it. And I'm gonna go grab the running shoes, head to the Pokemon Center, and we'll end the video here. So, pretty productive video. Oh, repost this score. I'm glad I caught you. You're A-okay. Finally got running shoes. Alright, bye-bye. Thank you, Madre, who gave us this. Alright, off to here. Da 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 da. I forgot an important thing. It's something that I tend to do in these games that I forget. Pro tip, go to your PC before you leave your house, or any PC, grab the potion. It gives you an extra potion you can use, and you don't have to spend $200 to get it. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this playthrough. This video. Jeez. So, what we're gonna do next video is we're gonna travel, make our way to Mount Moon, possibly get through it, and then the video after that should be us either taking on Misty, because at that point I think Bulbasaur can defeat Misty easily, because he'll be Ivysaur, and then going to Bill. And then from there, we'll do the rest. If you guys are enjoying this series and this video, please drop a like and a comment. Also, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. This is Recon Fox 64 signing off.